All right, folks, here she is with much fanfare, the #1 ranked strawweight contender. And there's no debate as to who is the #1 contender in this division. She has earned this title shot, richly deserving. Now, of course, we see what she can do with it.
Yes, she's earned it. I mean, she's taken the long route. Nothing's been given to her. And she said that she would not change anything. She wanted to make sure that she was prepared to not only get here, but become the champion of the world. She believes that her skills are ready. She believes that her mind's ready, body's ready. She's ready to go and feels that by the end of the night, she will be the world champion.
Perhaps the biggest issue is just that the champion she is facing is otherworldly, has been on a serious run, one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the sport. She'll try to dethrone her here tonight. All right, here is Poland's best, Joanna Jedrzejczyk. She really is the total package, Daniel Cormier, as a fighter inside the octagon and as an intimidator outside of it. I mean, that stare down will cut a man like me right down.
Oh, it's unbelievable, John. I mean, just the mind games that Joanna can play on her opponents is unreal. Every time I think about how she tortured Carla Esparza leading into her first UFC championship fight. It seemed as though Esparza just wanted to be done with it by the time the whole thing was over. But you can only talk so much. Ultimately, you have to back it up, and Joanna Jedrzejczyk sure can back it up.
Joanna Jedrzejczyk steps inside the octagon and is ready to fight. Our tale of the tape for this strawweight championship fight. All right, here now the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Carla Cookie Monster Esparza! And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Joanna Jedrzejczyk.
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, early round action is upon us, and this should be interesting. Carla Esparza has fought and beaten most of the best strawweights in the world, and although she has really improved her striking under Colin Oyama, she wasn't mincing words in our fighter meeting. She's trying to take this fight to the ground early and often, and she believes if she gets the fight there, a fight-ending submission could materialize shortly thereafter. She does not believe physically her opponent is going to have anything for her if this fight hits the canvas. And there it is, the front kick lands for her early, so her words proved prophetic. She felt like that would be a good weapon against the wrestler, and she lands the front kick here early.
She said she had weapons to keep her at range. It seems as though she was talking about this beautiful front kick. She lands it, and now she's safe, and she can go to work with her hands and her kicks.
Beautiful right hand over the top.
And everything's landing with so much power. Another punch to the head.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Staying very active. She lands a nice punch to the head.
Oh, she got inside and right to the single collar tie. All right, so she finally gets the takedown here after many failed attempts. Obviously, she was not discouraged, stayed committed. Now she has the fight in her wheelhouse on the canvas. Let's see what she can do with it. So Esparza's in half guard now. Man, these ground strikes by her are really starting to take their toll. She is reading things pretty well defensively as she's able to dodge that strike on the ground.
She's got her eyes open and she's very aware of everything coming in her direction.
Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. Ground strikes really adding up for her now. Man, she's fun to watch grapple. Beautiful reversal there on the ground.
That was a slick transition. In the half guard.
Let's go. Get that wrist control.
She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's like there to support her, right? She is literally on her back and in control of this fight.
She's in control of this fight. Look for her to start trying to slide that arm under the neck to finish the fight with a choke.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Esparza. Another ground and pound strike lands. Well, very efficient and effective with the ground and pound strikes here. High-level work by Carla Esparza. She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, unable to do so. Nice denial by the bottom fighter.
Great recognition in the grappling transitions. Way to maintain that guard.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
Sit down. Take a deep breath. Now listen, you probably lost that round. I need you to be first. Let's get that head movement and start popping that jab.
All right, let us now check out some of the action from that round, DC, and what a display of striking for her.
Yeah, she did a fantastic job of finding her spot, putting herself in position where she was the one landing and really dictating the pace of the fight. She did a great job of mixing up everything to get in control.
All right, just like that, round two is upon us. Joanna Jedrzejczyk and Carla Esparza. Nice sticking move there by Joanna Jedrzejczyk. She's worked hard to shore some things up defensively, and she is certainly in a good striking groove here tonight. Huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
Oh!
Right to the single collar. She was able to close the distance, and now she's in her position. Lands a quick jab.
She engages in the clinch now.
Nice little shoulder put there.
Man, she is just breaking her down with volume tonight as she lands another combination.
I mean, over and over, she is just landing so many different attacks. It's amazing to watch someone never throw less than 3. She's throwing at least 3 every time she enters.
All right, so she continues to attack the body to great effect. Actually, some redness now underneath the elbow of her opponent.
Yeah, she does a great job of attacking the body in multiple different ways, and it's starting to pay dividends for her.
Right on the button. Another nice kick there. Solid series of kicks. They're all landing now. Jedrzejczyk's cut above the eye from that strike, so some definite adversity now for the fighter. We'll see if she can rise above it and keep her head in this fight.
Oh, my goodness, what a kick!
Under 2 minutes now in round 2. Oh, great job by her to bring the knee strike there, DC. Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round 1. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round 2. What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her. In a ton of trouble right now. Oh, no! Oh, yes, now we're going.
see some bruising on that calf on the lead leg.
Well, she talked about it in the fighter meeting. She goes, we are going to beat her lead leg up. She's found a lot of success doing that to this point.
Nice positional control here.
She's hurt bad, John. Good round.
Heading back to the corner now after that round. Jedrzejczyk's bleeding from the forehead a little bit, so we'll keep an eye on that as the fight continues. Hopefully the cut man can do his work and get it under control so it doesn't bleed down into the fighter's eyes. All right, back to the stools now. The cut man would appear to have his work cut out for him. She absorbed a lot of strikes in that round, and as such is dealing with a big cut above her eye.
Yeah, they say that she's one of the better strikers in the UFC, and it was on full display in that round. She was landing shot after shot after shot, and ultimately she got to the one that opened her opponent up.
All right, we'll see if the cut man can stem the bleeding here a little bit, but that becomes a major storyline now as this fight resumes and this next round gets underway. All right, here we go with our next round. Previous round, both fighters had their moments. We'll see who takes the upper hand here.
Both had their moments, but nobody really stood out. Nobody separated themselves from the other fighter. Which of these two women is going to be able to really charge out ahead in the next round?
Trying to establish that jab once again. Back and forth we go. Just missed with the left there. Jedrzejczyk's body really getting bruised up on that right side right now. Gotta figure out a way to lower the guard.
Sweet punch.
And she did not miss there. This could be the end.
I mean, she hurt her so bad with that big head kick. I don't know how she's standing. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Lands the ground and pound strike.
She is so dominant from the top position. Great defense from her back.
Esparza's back in half guard. Lands with the ground and pound.
She continues to go here because it's working. Do not change anything.
The ground strikes continue to pile up.
Nice transition.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Carla Esparza. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground.
Short time now in the round. Control that.
Good work from the top here by Esparza.
Oh.
Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Carla Esparza.
All right, take a seat. Breathe. Listen, that was awesome. I need more of that. I want you to go out at the beginning of this round and be aggressive. Be smart.
All right, so a lot of strike absorption by her in that previous round. She got stunned on the feet, but survives to see another round. Talk us through the replay, man.
You look at the action here. They're going back and forth, and boom, there goes that big strike that lands that really does hurt her opponent. She could not find the follow-up shot, but eventually she will find that moment.
Oh, that kick is good by Joanna Jedrzejczyk. All right, here we go. I'm excited, man. Fourth round is underway as we hit these championship rounds. Both of these women with a lot still left in the tank, or so it seems.
They did a great job of preparing themselves for the long fight. Let's see who can sustain the energy over the next 10 minutes.
Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown, D? Nicely done as she closes the distance to attain the single collar tie. Oh, straight punches. There we go. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Jedrzejczyk gets back up here. Oh, she ate another calf kick there. I'm not even sure she has the ability to check at this point.
She doesn't even have the ability. She's lost. Right now, she has been thoroughly confused by how her opponent is landing this kick over and over again. Unbelievable.
Still plenty of time with which to win. Oh, what a connection over the top. She's wobbling now.
She's hurt very bad. She's on skates. She has to get moving. If she stays in front of her opponent, she's going to take one more. That's going to end the night. Oh, there we go. Big right hook there by the champ.
All right, she's right into side control right now, and a lot of fighters would prefer the half guard, but she does some pretty good work here.
She does good work in the side control. She likes it. A lot of people will not even pass the side control anymore because it seems like you're giving your opponent an out. But she loves the fact that she has such a great guillotine, and if they turn one way, she'll attack it. So you only have one option to escape this young lady, and by going to your knees, she always throws her hooks in and just gets brutal damage off from the top position.
All right, so the ground and pound strikes continue to land. She's not staying busy for the sake of it. She is doling out damage.
She's landing a lot of punishing ground and pound, and this is going to really zap her opponent as they get back to the feet.
Outstanding grappling battle, and now back to the feet. Huge response from the crowd. We'll see who has the advantage here.
Big response from the crowd. They appreciate high-level mixed martial arts. That's exactly what they just got between these two young women.
Oh, she landed again. That is a high fight IQ to continue to attack that cut. That's bleeding everywhere now.
Everywhere. You know, we love smart fighters. This young lady's as smart as they come. She will not abandon this approach. She knows that it's working, and she can see the work paying dividends by looking at her opponent's face and seeing the concern every time she lands something.
20 minutes in the can, 5 to go. All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round. We will keep an eye on this cut. You see the cut man racing in there. Cut, it looks like it's on the bridge of the nose. He'll try to shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for her here moving forward. Looks like he'll close it up now. Well, she is unrecognizable with all of that swelling. Let's see if we can isolate exactly what caused it.
What happened to her face, John? She's not the same person that we saw walk into the octagon. She has not been good defensive. She's got to change something. Maybe a takedown. She's got to limit the punches landing to stop all this swelling.
Here we go, fifth and final round. Nice jab by Carla Esparza. Trying to hammer that lead leg. Look at the inside leg kick. She grounds her opponent now. Could be the beginning of the end, champ.
She hurt her very badly with that big leg kick. That was nice.
She's trying to pass here, gets denied.
Got denied because she's so aware, so on top of the grappling transition.
Oh, she's got her back. All right, right into side control now. We'll see if she can dole out some damage. A lot of fighters would prefer the half guard. She does pretty good work here.
She does great work in the half guard. She's very brutal. She's very heavy with her top half. So she doesn't worry about the opponent escaping. And this side control is very good for her because she wants to wear on you. She wants you to try to carry all of her weight with your upper body. And
looks like she's trying to set up a submission now. Oh, wow, she's got the arm triangle tight.
She's got it in tight.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Oh, good ground and pound here. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. 2 minutes now to go in this one. Oh, really good strikes by her here in top position.
She has no answer, so continue to feed her the question, right hand after right hand from the top position. In the half guard.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Joanna Jedrzejczyk.
Nice shot there by the champ.
So Esparza is back in format. Lands with the ground and pound here. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
This is a terrible position.
Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern.
Back and forth action right until the final horn. That one's going to hold up in the Fight of the Year conversation. Well, what a performance by her tonight. On the biggest stage of her career by far, she's going home with a new piece of gold.
People wondered if she was ready for this. They wondered if she had the ability to shine when the lights were brightest. She did exactly that. She topped any performance she has ever had in the UFC, and she is now the new UFC champion.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 49-46, and 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Carla "Cookie Monster" Esparza!
All right, so we have a new strawweight queen here tonight as she begins to celebrate with her coaches and